Kara slammed the door of their cramped Brooklyn apartment, her hands trembling as she clutched the eviction notice, the ink still fresh like a wound that wouldn't heal. "Viv, we can't keep pretending everything's fine. Mom's gone, Dad's in prison, and now this?" she whispered, her voice cracking under the weight of years unspoken. But as Viviana turned, her eyes sparkling with the glow of her latest audition callback, Kara swallowed the bitterness, forcing a smile that hid the storm raging inside her lesbian heart, yearning for a love she could never afford to chase. In the shadow of the towering skyscrapers that pierced the New York skyline like indifferent giants, Kara Thompson had always been the anchor. Born in the gritty underbelly of Queens to parents who dreamed big but fell hard. Her father lost to a decade-long stint in Rikers for embezzlement, her mother to the relentless grip of cancer. Kara learned early that survival wasn't a choice, it was a grind. At 28 she juggled 2 jobs. Days as a barista in a hipster coffee shop in Williamsburg, nights as a server in a dimly lit diner off Times Square. Every penny funneled into Viviana's dreams, her 19-year-old sister who sang like an angel and danced like she owned the stage. Viviana, or Viv as Kara called her, was the family's last spark of hope. With her cascading auburn curls and a voice that could silence a crowded subway car, she was auditioning for off-Broadway shows, her talent a beacon in their otherwise dim existence. Kara remembered the day Viv got her first callback for a musical review, how she'd burst into their tiny 2-bedroom, eyes wide with disbelief. "Kara, they want me." "Me?" Viv had squealed, throwing her arms around her sister. Kara had hugged her back, ignoring the ache in her chest, the one that whispered of her own abandoned aspirations. Once Kara had dreamed of art school, of painting canvases that captured the raw emotion of city life. But dreams were luxuries for those without bills piling up like autumn leaves. It was at the diner where Kara first met Elena. She was a regular, a 30-year-old theater producer with sharp cheekbones, olive skin that spoke of Italian roots, and eyes like deep espresso, warm yet piercing. Elena always ordered black coffee and a slice of cherry pie, lingering over scripts that she marked up with furious red pen strokes. One rainy Tuesday night, as Kara refilled her mug, Elena looked up and smiled. "You have the kindest eyes I've seen in this city. What's your story, waitress?" Kara chuckled, wiping her hands on her apron. "No story worth telling. Just keeping the lights on for my kid sister. She's the star in the family." Elena tilted her head, intrigued. "Stars need spotlights. What about you?" That simple question cracked something open in Kara. For the first time in years, someone saw her. Not as the reliable older sister, but as a woman with her own hidden depths. They talked until closing, Elena sharing tales of Broadway flops and triumphs, Kara opening up about her lesbian identity, whispered like a secret in a confessional. "I've never had time for love," Kara admitted, her voice barely above the hum of the neon sign. "Family first." Their conversations became a ritual. Elena would wait for Kara's shift to end, and they'd walk the bustling streets, hands brushing accidentally at first, then intentionally. Elena was openly gay, having navigated the cutthroat world of New York theater with a resilience that mirrored Kara's own. "You're more than a caretaker, Kara," Elena said one night under the glow of Central Park's lamps. "You deserve to shine too." Their first kiss happened there, tentative and electric, the city noise fading into a symphony just for them. For Kara, it was like breathing fresh air after years underwater, romantic, consuming and terrifying. But shadows loomed. Viviana's career was picking up steam. She landed a small role in an experimental play, thanks to a connection Elena quietly made. "You didn't have to do that," Kara said, gratitude mixing with unease. Elena waved it off. "Talent like hers deserves a push. Besides, it means more time for us." Kara nodded, but doubt crept in. Was this love? Or pity wrapped in affection? She pushed it down, focusing on the joy of stolen moments. Picnics in Prospect Park, late-night dances in their apartment when Viv was out. Elena understood Kara's burdens, sharing her own story of immigrating from Milan as a teen, fighting for acceptance in a family that prized tradition over truth. As weeks turned to months, the drama intensified. Viviana's rehearsals ran long, her excitement bubbling over at dinner. "Elena's amazing, Kara. She's introducing me to directors." Kara's heart twisted. A mix of pride and jealousy she hated admitting. One evening, returning early from work, She found Elena and Viv laughing on the couch, scripts scattered like confetti. Just helping with lines, Elena explained. But her eyes lingered on Viv a beat too long. Kara forced a smile, but the seed of doubt took root. The conflict brewed subtly at first. Kara's exhaustion mounted. Double shifts left her drained, her art supplies gathering dust in the closet. Elena urged her to pursue her painting, even gifting her a set of oils. You're talented, amore. Don't bury it. But Kara snapped one night. Easy for you to say. You don't have a sister depending on you. The words hung heavy, a prelude to the storm. Viviana, sensing the tension, pulled Kara aside. I love you, sis, but you need to live for yourself too. Kara hugged her, tears unspoken. Highs and lows intertwined. A romantic weekend getaway to the Hamptons, courtesy of Elena's connections, felt like a dream. Walks on the beach, whispers of forever. I love you, Kara, Elena said under the stars. All of you, the fighter, the artist, the sister. Kara believed it, letting herself hope. But back in the city, reality crashed in. Viviana's play opened to rave reviews, her name in lights. At the after-party, Kara watched from the sidelines as Elena networked, her arm around Viv's shoulder a little too familiar. The betrayal hit like a subway train. Kara overheard a phone call. Elena speaking to a colleague. Viviana's the real deal. Fresh, unburdened. Kara's complicated. The words sliced deep. Was Elena using her to get to Viv? Paranoia festered. Confrontation came in a heated argument outside the theater. Is this about me or her? Kara demanded. Elena's eyes flashed. You're paranoid, Kara. I care about both of you. But the trust cracked. Amid the cacophony of honking taxis and street vendors hawking hot dogs, Kara's world began to unravel. She threw herself into work, avoiding Elena's calls, the pain a constant throb like a bruised rib. Viviana noticed, her brow furrowing over breakfast of cold cereal. What's going on with you and Elena? You two were so happy. Kara shrugged, forcing nonchalance. Just busy, Viv. Focus on your show. It's your time to shine. But inside, jealousy and hurt waged war. Was Elena drawn to Viv's youth, her unscarred optimism? Kara, with her calloused hands and weary eyes, felt like yesterday's news. The drama escalated when Viviana announced her next big break. A lead role in a touring musical, produced by Elena's company. She believes in me, Kara. Viv exclaimed, eyes alight. Kara's stomach dropped. Of course she does. You're incredible. But that night, alone in her room, she scrolled through Elena's social media, seeing photos of her and Viv at rehearsals. Smiles too wide, touches too lingering. The seed of doubt blossomed into full-blown suspicion. Confronting Elena in her sleek Manhattan office, surrounded by posters of past hits, Kara's voice trembled. Are you falling for my sister? Elena's face paled. What? No, Kara. This is ridiculous. But her denial rang hollow. You've been spending more time with her than me. Is it because she's easier? No baggage. Elena sighed, rubbing her temples. You're the one pushing me away. I love you, but your insecurities are suffocating us. The argument spiraled, words like daggers. Kara stormed out, tears blurring the elevator ride down. Back home, Viviana was waiting, her expression a mix of confusion and concern. Elena called. Said you accused her of me. Kara broke down, sobbing on the worn couch. I don't know, Viv. I feel like I'm losing everything. Viv held her, the roles reversed for once. You're not losing me, sis. Ever. In that moment, the sisters' bond deepened, a reminder of their shared history. The foster homes after Mom's death, the visits to Dad in prison. Viviana confessed her own fears. I feel guilty, Kara. You've given up so much for me. As the musical's premiere approached, tensions peaked. Kara attended rehearsals reluctantly, watching Elena direct Viv with a professionalism that masked something deeper. One evening, after a grueling run-through, Kara found them in the green room, Elena's hand on Viv's arm, laughing intimately. Jealousy ignited. What's this? Kara demanded. Viv pulled away, startled. Elena stood firm. We're friends, Kara. Nothing more. But the doubt lingered. In a twist of fate, Kara rediscovered her art. Digging out her paints, she channeled the turmoil onto canvas. Swirls of red for anger, blues for sorrow. One piece, a portrait of Viv on stage with Kara in the shadows, captured their dynamic perfectly. Elena saw it at the apartment one day, uninvited. "This is beautiful, Kara." "Raw. Honest." Their eyes met, and for a moment the spark reignited. They really talked about fears, past wounds. Elena admitted her admiration for Viv was professional, but Kara's paranoia had pushed her away. "I want us, Kara. But you have to trust." Reconciliation was tentative, romantic gestures rebuilding bridges. Surprise tickets to an art exhibit, whispered apologies in bed, though their intimacy remained emotional, a deep connection without explicit details. Kara felt alive again, balancing love with sisterhood. Viviana thrived, her performance earning standing ovations. But beneath the glamour, cracks formed. Elena's ex, a jealous rival producer named Sophia, resurfaced, spreading rumors that Elena was using the sisters for clout. The betrayal came swiftly. Sophia leaked emails, twisted interpretations showing Elena pitching Viv as the next big thing, while dismissing Kara as background. Tabloids ate it up. Producers' love triangle tears family apart? Kara's heart shattered reading the headlines at the coffee shop. Confronting Elena in a rain-soaked alley behind the theater. Thunder rumbling overhead, Kara screamed. Was any of it real? Elena, soaked and desperate, grabbed her hands. It's manipulated. Sophia's lying to sabotage me. But proof was damning. A forged message implying Elena's interest in Viv. Viviana, caught in the crossfire, defended Elena. She's helped me, Kara. Don't throw it away. But Kara felt doubly betrayed. By her lover and her sister. You've always been the golden child. Now you're taking her too. The words stung, regret immediate. Viviana's eyes filled with tears. I've never taken from you. You've given freely, but maybe it's time to stop. The fallout was brutal. Kara quit the diner, isolating herself in their apartment, painting feverishly as therapy. Elena's calls went unanswered. Viviana's tour loomed, a bittersweet milestone. In a moment of clarity, Kara attended the opening night, slipping into the back row. Viv's voice soared, a testament to their sacrifices. Tears streamed as Kara realized her love for Elena wasn't gone, just buried under fear. Post-show, in the lobby amid flashing cameras, Kara approached Elena. I believe you. About Sophia. Elena's relief was palpable. They embraced, the crowd oblivious. But Viviana pulled Kara aside. I need to tell you something. Her voice wavered. Elena's been nothing but a mentor. But I've been struggling too. With my own identity. The revelation hit. Viviana confessed her confusion about her sexuality, inspired by Kara's openness. Watching you with Elena made me question things. It wasn't betrayal. It was admiration turning inward. Kara hugged her fiercely. We'll figure it out together. The city pulsed with renewed energy as autumn leaves carpeted Central Park, mirroring the shifting hues in Kara's life. Reconciliation with Elena brought waves of romance, stolen lunches in hidden cafes, where they'd share dreams over steaming lattes. I never meant to hurt you, Elena murmured one afternoon, her fingers tracing Kara's palm. Kara nodded, vulnerability raw. I know, but trust is fragile. They rebuilt slowly, attending couples therapy in a cozy Upper West Side office, unpacking baggage from immigrant roots and familial duties. Viviana's tour kicked off in Chicago, her absence a void in the apartment. Phone calls bridged the gap. Sis, the crowds are insane. Wish you were here. Kara smiled through the static, pride swelling. But solitude amplified her introspection. She enrolled in night classes at the Art Students League, her paintings evolving from dark abstracts to vibrant scenes of urban love. Two women under streetlights, sisters arm in arm against the world. Drama resurfaced with Sophia's vendetta. Legal threats loomed. Elena's company faced lawsuits over alleged favoritism. She's trying to ruin me, Elena confided, pacing their now shared loft in Chelsea. Kara stood by her, offering support. We'll fight this. Together. They pored over documents late into the night, Elena's head on Kara's shoulder. A quiet intimacy born of adversity. Viviana returned midway through the tour, exhausted but exhilarated. Over family dinner, takeout pizza on the fire escape, she dropped a bombshell. Yves met someone. Her name's Mia. She's a stagehand. Kara's eyes widened. Her. Viv nodded, blushing. Yeah. Watching you live authentically gave me courage. The moment was profound, humanistic, sisters sharing truths in the glow of city lights. Elena squeezed Kara's hand under the table, a silent affirmation. But conflict brewed. Sophia, undeterred, targeted Viviana next, spreading online rumors that her role was bought through Elena's influence. Social media exploded. Hashtags like nepotism on stage trending. Viviana crumbled under the scrutiny. Is this what fame costs? She cried to Kara. Kara, drawing on her own resilience, rallied. It's lies. We'll prove it. They hired a PR firm. Elena dipping into savings. The sisters bonded deeper, Viviana appreciating Kara's sacrifices anew. Romantic tensions flared when Elena suggested Kara quit her barista job. Focus on art. I can help. Kara bristled. I won't be dependent. The argument echoed past hurts, but resolution came in compromise. Kara reduced hours, Elena respected boundaries. Their love deepened, walks along the Hudson becoming confessionals. You make me believe in second chances, Kara whispered. High Trio arrived at a gala fundraiser for LGBTQ+ youth, where Elena was honored. Sophia crashed, confronting them publicly. You're a fraud, Elena. Using these sisters for your agenda. Chaos ensued. Flashes from phones, murmurs rippling. Kara stepped forward, voice steady. Enough. Elena's helped more people than you'll ever know. Viviana joined. And she's family now. The crowd applauded, Sophia slinking away defeated. In the aftermath, emotions surged. Elena proposed informally that night, on a rooftop overlooking the Empire State Building. Marry me, Kara. Let's build a life. Tears flowed. Kara said yes, the ring a simple band symbolizing endurance. Viviana, witnessing, hugged them both. I'm so happy for you. But life's not fairy tales. Viviana's relationship with Mia hit rocks. Mia's touring schedule clashed with Viv's. How do you make it work? Viv asked Kara. Communication. And love. The advice strengthened their sisterly tie, Viv navigating her first lesbian romance with Kara's guidance. As winter blanketed the city, Kara's art gained traction. A gallery show featured her work, critics praising its emotional depth. Elena beamed at the opening, Viviana flying in to attend. You've shown all along, sis, Viv said. Kara realized the truth. Sacrifice wasn't loss. It was investment in love's returns. Yet, shadows of betrayal lingered. Dad's release from prison loomed, a potential disruption. What if he doesn't accept us? Kara worried. Elena reassured. We'll face it as a family. The humanistic core shone acceptance, growth amid pain. Snow flurries danced outside the window as Kara prepared for Dad's homecoming, nerves twisting like pretzels from a street cart. At 55, Marcus Thompson stepped out of a cab, weathered but unbowed, hugging his daughters tightly. I've missed you girls. The apartment felt crowded with unspoken history. Over coffee, he listened to their lives, Viviana's rising star, Kara's engagement to Elena. His face tightened at the mention of Elena. A woman. Kara braced. Yes, Dad. I'm gay. Silence stretched. Then he nodded slowly. Prison changes a man. I just want you happy. Relief washed over them, a tentative bridge rebuilt. Elena's integration into the family added layers of warmth. She cooked Italian feasts, sharing stories that made Marcus laugh for the first time in years. Viviana, back on tour, called often, her relationship with Mia stabilizing. Thanks to your advice, sis. Kara's heart swelled. Her sacrifices bore fruit in Viv's confidence. Drama reared when Sophia struck again, filing a defamation suit against Elena. Court dates loomed, stress etching lines on Elena's face. Kara stood resolute. We'll win this. They hired lawyers, digging up evidence of Sophia's manipulations. The trial in a stark Manhattan courtroom was a battlefield. Witnesses testified to Elena's integrity, Viviana flying in to speak. She's mentored me without strings. Kara took the stand, voice unwavering. Elena's love is real. This is jealousy, pure and simple. The verdict favored them, Sophia discredited, fined for frivolous claims. Victory tasted sweet, celebrated with champagne in their loft. To us, Elena toasted, kissing Kara softly. But triumph was bittersweet. The ordeal exposed vulnerabilities. Marcus, witnessing, confided in Kara. "I'm proud of you, kid. Stronger than I ever was." Romantic bliss followed. Planning their wedding. A small affair in Brooklyn Botanical Gardens brought joy. Viviana as maid of honor, Marcus walking Kara down the aisle. "You've earned this happiness," he said. Elena's vows promised eternal support. "Through storms and sun, I'll be your anchor." Kara's echoed sacrifices rewards. "You taught me to dream again." Viviana's career soared. A Broadway debut loomed. But personal storms hit. Mia broke up with her via text, citing distance. Devastated, Viv returned home, crumbling into Kara's arms. "It hurts so much." Kara held her empathy deep. "Love's messy, but it heals." Elena offered wisdom, the three women forming a support circle. Marcus joined, sharing his own lost loves. Humanistic bonds strengthened. Family not just blood but chosen. Kara's art flourished. A commission for a mural in a queer community center symbolized her journey. Painting scenes of resilience, she reflected on growth. "I was the shadow so Viv could shine," she told Elena. "But now we're both in the light." Conflict simmered with Marcus's adjustment. Old prejudices surfaced during a family dinner. "This gay stuff, it's new to me." Tensions rose but dialogue prevailed. Viviana shared her story, softening him. "We're your daughters, Dad. Love us as we are." He apologized, growth evident. As spring bloomed, the wedding approached. Pre-wedding jitters hit Kara. "What if I'm not enough?" Elena reassured. "You're everything." The ceremony was magical, vows exchanged under cherry blossoms, guests cheering. Viviana's toast moved all. "To Kara, who gave me wings. Now fly with Elena." Post-honeymoon in Cape Cod, life settled. Kara balanced art and part-time work. Elena's career rebounding. Viviana landed her Broadway role, dedicating it to Kara. "Without you, none of this." The sisters' bond, forged in fire, remained unbreakable. Yet, life's impermanence struck. Marcus's health declined, heart issues from years of stress. Hospital visits became routine, Kara coordinating care. "I regret the lost time," he whispered. Kara forgave. "We're here now." His passing was peaceful, surrounded by love. At the funeral, Elena held Kara. Viviana sang a hymn. Grief united them, humanistic in its rawness. In mourning, revelations deepened. Marcus left a letter. "Proud of my girls. Live fully." It spurred Kara to exhibit her art nationally, Viviana to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights in theater. Summer sun bathed New York in golden hues as Kara stood before her mural unveiling, the crowd applauding. Depicting diverse families, sisters, lovers, fathers redeemed, it encapsulated her story. Elena by her side, Viviana beaming from the front row. "You've captured our essence," Viv said later, hugging her. The event marked closure and new beginnings. Reflecting on the journey, Kara marveled at the twists. From eviction fears to this triumph, life's drama had sculpted her. Betrayal by Sophia tested trust, but love prevailed. Elena's steadfastness proved redemptive, their marriage a testament to resilience. "We've weathered storms," Elena said on their anniversary, picnicking in the park where they first kissed. Viviana's advocacy work bloomed. She founded a scholarship for queer youth in theater, naming it after Kara. For the unsung heroes. Kara, humbled, mentored aspiring artists, paying forward sacrifices. Their bond evolved, sisters as equals, sharing laughs over coffee, confiding in heartaches. Humanistic threads wove through. Acceptance of self and others. Marcus's legacy lingered in small ways. A photo on the mantle, stories retold. "He came around," Kara mused. Viviana nodded. "Because of us." The story's climax had been the trial, but true high came in quiet moments. Family dinners with Elena's parents visiting from Italy, blending cultures. Laughter echoed, healing old wounds. Conflicts resolved, but life brought new ones. Elena's promotion meant travel. Kara adapted, their love enduring distance. "Absence makes the heart grow," Elena texted from LA. Kara painted in response, sending digital sketches of their future. Viviana found love again, with a playwright named Jordan, their romance budding slowly. "Learned from the best," she teased Kara. The four women vacationed in the Adirondacks, hiking trails that mirrored life's ups and downs. Around campfires, stories flowed. Drama turned to wisdom. Kara's final canvas. A triptych of past, present, future. Past, shadows of struggle. Present, vibrant love. Future, endless horizons. Exhibited in MoMA, it drew acclaim. In interviews, she spoke truthfully. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's the soil for growth. The ending was neither purely happy nor tragic. Life's nuanced tapestry. Kara watched Viviana shine on Broadway, Elena applauding beside her. Pride swelled, no jealousy left. We've all risen, Kara whispered. In a city of millions, their story was one of many. Kitsched yet ordinary, laced with emotion and romance. Kara, the elder lesbian sister, had kept the family alive, but in doing so found her own light. Humanity triumphed. Love in all forms endures.